Stop, don't scroll. God want me to tell you why your life been so hard. Remember, God give his toughest battle to his strongest soldiers. So look, listen to this story. It was a farmer. He grew 2 trees. All right. So one of the trees had grew up real strong and fast. All right, and the other one grew up very slow. All right. So both of the trees, he gave both of them the same thing, all right, for they could grow. But one of them was real small, and it didn't show itself all the way. All right, it was just a little bit of bush, and the other one was big. It looked like it was very strong. All right, so it was green, looking beautiful. Everybody was saying, "Ooh, that's pretty, that's pretty, that's like it looked good." But the other tree, everybody was walking all over it, saying it wasn't growing right, saying something wrong with it, saying it's stupid, it's slow, it's dumb. This you right here, the small tree, alright? That's you right there that's still in the ground, alright? Now this other tree is like everybody else that you see walking around you, they got everything, they look like everything figured out, they look like their whole life put together, alright? This can be the people that's you around that's in your life story, alright? So they look like they doing good, they look like everything together, and whole time when the storm come, that tree right there get knocked over. Alright? And your roots was actually growing. You was actually growing as big as that tree, but your roots was going inside of the ground. Your roots started inside of the ground. That tree right there got knocked over because the roots it grew straight up. It didn't go into the ground. All right. So this is why it got knocked over. So soon the first storm hit, that tree got knocked over, and your tree stood strong and started growing out, and it started growing beautiful. Now everybody was calling that tree beautiful. Alright? They was saying that tree is the small tree. That is the great tree. That is the amazing tree. That's the strong soldier. You are the strong soldier. God saying you are the strongest soldier. That's why you got the toughest battles, alright? You had to be rooted differently. You had to have great roots, big deep roots, alright? That's why you went through so much in your life, because you had to have deep roots. Your roots had to be deep enough and growing to the ground. So is above, so is below. All right. Like I said, God wanted to make sure you was planted right. He didn't want to rush the process with you. All right. So this is why you been through everything that you've been through in your life. This is why you probably going through what you're going through in your life, because God wants you planted very deep, right? God wants your roots to be very deep. So when any storm comes, you always fall back on your feet. Why you think every time something bad happens to you, you get right back up? Because you one of God's strongest soldiers. You got deep roots. You not weak at all, and you know you're not weak. God always looking out for you. God always making sure you got it. Always making sure you come back up. You come back up swinging every time. Every time. It never fails. So you might have some broke days. You might have some fucked up days. You might have some days where you ain't got it. You hear me? And you might have some cloudy judgment days, everything. But God will let you smile back in the next AM when you wake up. You might go to sleep worried, then you wake up, you got a smile back on your face. All right, God can change situations overnight. I'm a witness. God can change situations overnight. I am a living witness. I'm telling you. God putting it in me to tell it to you, to let you know you are one of God's strongest soldiers. God don't want you to give up. That's why you going through what you going through. That's why you been through what you been through. Because we on different stages. Some of y'all on different stages. Some of y'all just going through something right now, and y'all feel like it's the end of the world. Guess what? Just like all the other situations you done made it out of, you going to make it out of this one too. You need to pray a little harder. Pray a little deeper. Talk to God normally. And then for the ones, like I said, that don't know how to pray that good, you don't know how to talk to God that good, sometimes it's just good to sit in silence. That's like you talking to God. Then you don't have to be no special person to talk to God and pray to God. Just pray best way possible to you. God understand all his kids. God understand all his children. All us. Like, because you got some people that going to say, I can't understand you. It ain't for you if you don't understand me. I'm not looking for that, for you to understand me. If you ain't for me, you ain't for me. I can't be loved and liked to everybody. Everybody don't like God. So they just let you know everybody not gonna like you. Everybody not gonna like you. You ain't for everybody. But you a strong one though. You one of God's strongest soldiers. That's why God got you still moving and grooving and still going through. That's why I always inspire y'all to work on y'all self. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to show up for yourself. I don't care what's going on, what the situation is. Continue to work on yourself and grow on yourself and provide for you and your family. Make sure y'all good and never stop praying. God say never cease on praying. Never stop praying. Because why? The enemy always praying on your downfall. Somebody always don't want you to win. Somebody always don't want to see you succeed. Some people want to see you succeed, but not succeed more than them. So you gotta watch out for that. You gotta be quiet and you gotta be smooth and you gotta go through. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. You gotta be a smooth one. This time be quiet. Like I said, you gonna get up out of this one though. I'm here to tell you, cause somebody needs this right now. You gonna get up out of there. God say you gonna get up out of there. Yes, you gonna make it up out of there. If you need some funds, some money, a house, you trying to get a house, you trying to get that apartment, you will get approved. You just got to put that work in too. Like I told y'all last night, you have to put your 10% in. Because the pastor telling you put the 10% in on some money stuff. I'm telling you what God telling me to tell you. Put your 10% in by working for God and working with God. God wants you to put your 10% in by doing your due diligence and making sure you get up and do what you need to be doing. And like I said, if you can't get up and do what you need to be doing and you get unfocused and stuff, you need to ask God for guidance and strength. Ask God to guide your steps. Ask God to guide your steps this time. Ask God to guide your steps on whatever you need to get done. I don't care if it's for a test, for if you studying for something. I don't care if it's for your content creation. I don't care if it's for life in general. Ask God to guide your steps. And for the person who thinking they behind on behind on stuff, comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare yourself to no other bad. Like don't you. We not alike. You don't supposed to be on the same path as the next person. That's why I'm telling y'all, some of y'all on the different path. That's why I'm jumping all over with this. Like I said, but I'm for whoever I'm for. God give me my tribe. Just like you gonna be having your own tribe. Just like God gonna make you ruler over many nations. Many nations. Alright, that's just how it go. When you start working for God, you start doing the right thing, and God start moving in your life, and everything just gonna start moving like smooth like butter. You can't be stopped. It's gonna be a point in your life where you cannot even be stopped. Some of y'all got that moment right now. Some of y'all got that glow right now. Ask God to guide your steps because you already heard. Some of y'all next in line. Don't get it twisted. Some of y'all next in line. Some of y'all already up. Some of y'all right there. Don't give up because you don't know what's on the other side of it. On the other side of that stone. When you flip that stone over, God got you. God got you. You need to know that. You need to know that. God got you. God telling me to let you know right now, God got you. You covered. God already wrote this down in stone. God know what you going through, how you been living, the things you've been saying you want to get done. God gonna do it for you. I've been constantly telling y'all every day. I'm just making sure y'all know what's going on and getting these messages. Like I said, God saying he gonna do it for you. He just needs your 10%. Is you willing to give up your 10%? Is you willing to put your 10% in? But like I said, y'all pray before y'all go to sleep. Pray before you get on that road tomorrow, because things are dangerous. These streets are dangerous. Things can happen in a split second. Alright? Pray over your family. Pray to God protect you and your family while y'all sleep. And watch out for them nightmares, because that's not God. That's not of God. I'm running out of time. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Y'all hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that share button, repost this for the next friend. Because we spread the love over here. I'm gonna see y'all next time.